believe this, but I now know that you're pigeons. BAM! What the hell is this? Do I treat myself and go on the pinball machines? Steady. Whoa! This is so weird. Good morning, everybody. Is that a pigeon or a dove? As we now know, they're pretty much all pigeons nowadays. But good morning and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. Which means...
You need to go and do some Christmas shopping.
I've done it all. It's more the wrapping. I am going to go out there and do one last, even though I've said that I've done most of my Christmas shopping. I am going to do one more little out and about, scout about, trying to find the last little bits that may be better than the things I've already got. Because I have present paranoia. Do you ever get that?
Sometimes.
Where you think because I think like, oh, what I've bought.
What you've got is enough.
I always think what I've got is not good enough.
No.
And people are going to go, oh, is that it? When realistically, no one ever does that. And if they do that, it's more a reflection on them, right? Than you as a person.
Exactly.
But I need to be sure, but I need to actually put some effort in. I've got an idea of something that I actually want to make, which you'll probably see on Thursday. But I've got this idea. I saw it online and I was like, I could actually make one of these. It looks like it's 3D printed, but I think I can actually sculpt one. My Uncle Clive, who you have seen in the boating vlogs with my dad, him and my Auntie Kate, they do make all their own Christmas presents every year. So they make like pears in syrup. They make their own like plum jam. He'll carve something out of wood and he makes like a little sort of bag up of all different various things that they've made over the years, which is actually quite a good idea. Like if we get our allotment done next year, right? Let's just say we get the allotment done. I don't know how, in terms of time, especially with a son on the way, how we're going to have time to also get
on the way. It'll be here, not
that's,
on the way.
That's what I mean. We'll be looking after him too much to have time to ever even think about making an allotment. But in an ideal world, next year I'd love to have an allotment made at the bottom of the garden. We could then just grow our own crops or grow our own things, and we can make our own like tomato sauces. Like I said, when we're gonna have time, it's making me laugh because we genuinely are not gonna have time to make our own tomato sauce.
You know what you can do with that tomato sauce? You shove it up your ass.
Well, I've tried that before, and it's not as nice as you think it would be. Trust me, it's not as nice as a Brazil nut. Put it that way. Warning: do not, I repeat, do not put Brazil nuts or tomato sauce up your bottom. That's the second warning I've had to give out to this lot now. Where's this Christmas stuff come from? If she says new look, I will laugh if she gets these two brands always confused. Dot, where's this Christmas stuff come from?
The what?
The Christmas stuff in this room.
The Christmas stuff, well, I got it from New Look.
I knew you'd say that. It's not new look. One of the things in that pile though is this. Baked gingerbread, cinnamon, maple and nutmeg, fragrance reed diffuser. Oh, should we get this going? Now, first conundrum of the day. Do I pour the whole thing in? Indulge yourself. All right, let's do it. Chug, 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 chug. Let's just do it. It's Christmas. That'll do, surely. I'll give that 2 minutes until Diane comes around and moves that. What's that doing there? Oh, hey guys. Oh yeah, eat up, go on. But I now know who you really are. And you've been lying to me this whole time. All we're doves. But I now know that you're pigeons. There should be no discrimination here. Eat up, go on. Even if you are a pigeon, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome at our humble abode. Well, outside of it, not in it. And for those wondering about an update on how I'm feeling today, it's a Marmite on toast kind of day. But I genuinely am feeling a lot better. I had a really unusual night's sleep last night. I woke up at like 5. Decided to go for a walkabout at 5 o'clock in the morning, as you do. But it's more just like a soreness now in the very, very back of my throat. Sometimes with a bit of toast, because it's like scratchy, and the saltiness from the Marmite, it just helps get rid of it. So this should be, hopefully, the last I'll feel of it. Hey, I'm just trying to leave the house.
No, you have to go in there just while I put it upstairs.
Why, is it really
Can't
Is it really obvious what it is?
Yeah.
What have
It's
you
written
got?
on the outside.
This is not fair. How many have you got me?
Just a few.
I feel like this happens quite a lot. If you've got a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, we always agree pre-Christmas. Look, we'll get ourselves maybe something like one little thing each, right? But then there's always one person that will go and get like loads of stuff, and Diane's that person. So, right, that's it. I'm going back out Christmas shopping. You've turned my hand. You forced me to do this.
Now, hidden it
Yeah.
under my jacket.
Well, why would you tell me where you've hidden it?
Yeah, so you can't look.
Okay, right, yeah. If I was 25 years younger, I would go straight up there and peek. You're lucky I'm in my mid-30s. I've done all my Christmas shopping. Now I'm gonna have to go and do some more.
Keep saying that to me.
I know.
Keep justifying that as real.
Yeah.
I'd love for those people to come back and do us some nice shelving to get rid of clutter. That's what I'd love.
I'll speak to Sharps
Yeah.
and see what they say. Oh, actually, I've not actually showed this lot downstairs.
No, you haven't.
What the hell? I completely forgot to show you this. Not only did Sharps do the office downstairs, but they also, actually I don't even want the lights on that much because it looks so much nicer without all the lights on. But also down in the games room, bam! We have an entirely new sort of just storage media wall type thing down here. Before, as you would have seen, this was just like a single thing with wires going up to the TV, but we've had an actual proper media wall built in. We're still getting around to sort of just filling out the different holes here and there, but we've got the cupboards now so we can hide the all the board games. In here we've got plug sockets so you can plug things in but still hide it. And then over here, we've got the bar area. So it was once the bar beforehand, down the bottom of the garden. The bar has now been condensed in size and is here, which is so much closer to the kitchen, but also close to a toilet, because the bar down the bottom of the garden didn't have a toilet anywhere near it, which meant that if you had anything going on where you'd have a lot of people down there using a bar of that size, everyone would kept traipsing back into the house to use the toilet, back and forth. And it was just, as lazy as it sounds, it was just too far and too much of an annoyance for people to walk back in, back off, shoes back on to go down the bottom of the garden. So the bar is now here, but we've also had these little holes put in here so we can run cables up through. So the perfect draft can be plugged in. So you've got beers on tap. And also, it's over there. Ice making machine, there. You can store them away in the cupboards when you're not using them. But if you are using them, you've got ice here, you've got your beer there, you've got your glasses and things, and you've got your spirits and stuff like that. You know, your spice rum, your Disaronno, your Woodford Reserves, you know, your whiskies, your Hennessy's, your red wines, your sugars, your coffee beans, so much stuff. You love that chair there, don't you? You love sitting under the stairs.
I do.
Well, maybe we shouldn't put storage units in here then, because then where will you sit?
On that side.
You will have one on there. Oh yeah, there's a bench there. I need to try and work out how this thing works. Is this the one where you can rotate it?
I don't know.
There's some. Oh, I think you can.
I think you can rotate it because it's the newest version.
Yeah, what's this? Oh, there's gonna be so much. Because you can get some that not only twist, but also can then pull outwards, which apparently makes it so much easier loading a small child into the car. What's this saying? Instructions on baby things are so much more complicated than... Because you don't want to get it wrong, do you? If you get it wrong, it could be really dangerous. So you've got to really concentrate. But I am not a learner with instructions like this. I can't believe this. It's clearly a different elf because it's not a violent look, but why didn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it was stuck in a crack. She put your but crossed it out. Your bum crack. Oh, she said you messed up the joke. Your bum crack. Bum with a silent B. Interesting. Love from Elfie with a bit of. Well, thanks, Elf. If he's not trying to kill me, he's insulting me and leaving his poo everywhere. What the hell is this? I was just walking to put this downstairs and noticed this little bit of what I thought was a leaf moving. What the hell is that? It's obviously some sort of caterpillar, like a moth caterpillar or a butterfly. Surely it's a moth. I'm hesitant to touch it because depending on what sort of moth or caterpillar, there's a fly come to visit us as well. Depending on what sort of moth or caterpillar it is, those hairs you do not want to get on you because those hairs will be very irritating. Almost as irritating as a little... Look at him go. Go on, buddy. We need to put you outside somehow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Any moth caterpillar enthusiasts? Please let me know what this is. Note to self, I need to get a coat hook for my office for hanging my coats. But welcome to the dojo. I've had a lot of people comment on my vlog, and I also noticed on Zoe's vlog, people thinking we've got the exact same rug. I believe it's from the same place, but I think mine's different. From what I could see, I didn't really look too much at Zoe's, but I think mine looks a bit more sort of like worn and faded, whereas theirs is a bit more, maybe it's not, maybe it is the same one. I'm gonna send a picture now to Zoe just to check. Maybe it is the same. Today is about getting organised. I've got this little notepad, I can't remember where from, but it's great for writing down. I just use it as my go-to in my office every day. Come down here, write a list of things I've got to get done in the day. I really don't want momentum to slip on this place because we've got it to such a good spot at the moment. I want to keep it going. However, realistically, I just think before Christmas, before we go away, it's not possible. Now we have got someone staying here whilst we're away, and they are pretty good at doing some of this stuff. So maybe I could get them, kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, of course you can stay at my house whilst we're in Australia. Only if you help finish my office for me. That would be great. Okay, office work done for the day. Now I think I might nip into town. I say nip into town, it's never just a nip into town, is it? It's always it would take up most of my day, unfortunately, but one last trip. I am so surprised that this has actually stayed on. I bought these clamps from B&Q, and this actually came from the same company that made these chairs and tables. And saying that, this side is still getting battered, unfortunately. But the good news is, it's definitely waterproof, or water resistant anyway. The only thing is, how do I stop that from happening all the time? Engineering sug. I think I've now changed it so that now has a natural runoff down there. And so now everywhere should be running off now. Except for this bit here. This is still going to puddle water, unfortunately. So I might have to do the same on this side. But let's try that and see if that works. I have arrived at the seaside. But it is not looking so friendly. You could genuinely surf on those waves. Bloody massive. It's typical, isn't it? As soon as I start filming, they all die down. But there was some, trust me, there was some big waves. You wouldn't want to be on a dinghy or a paddleboard out there today, put it that way. Even though parking down here is a bit out the way, there's loads of space. You're close to the pier and the beach, and it's only £3.40 for 2 hours, which I think is all I need, so happy with that. The thing is, do I treat myself and go on the pinball machines? Only if I get my shopping done. Blimey, yeah, the sea does look rough today. Brighton is surprisingly quiet today, which doesn't quite make sense. You'd think it'd be a lot busier, being near to Christmas and everything, but for some reason, so far, the roads are all empty. There's no one about. But that'll all change when we get into the lanes, though. to Molar Art. That is cool. I think I have done all I can for today. I've got a few other little extra bits for the kiddies. Oh, but I can't leave Brighton without getting one of these. A Joseph and the Juice, with a lovely view of the seaside. This is where I can use this little table, look. My order of choice is the Novak Djokovic juice. There should also be, yes, a ginger shot. Got some peanut butter cups, a banana, a carrot cake, and then the turkey Joe and the Juice thingy-majiggy. In the words of Ellie Goulding, and we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Cheers, everyone, to Christmas, and to Brighton, and to Carly. I apologise, that's probably one of the weirdest burps I've ever done. Whilst I'm here in Brighton, I've got a recommendation for you. It's on Sky at the moment. It's called The Death of Bunny Monroe. It's got Matt Smith in it, who plays the main character. I forgot his name. Bunny, that's it. I actually missed the first episode or two. Dan was watching it without me. I caught up and it's brilliant. We ended up watching the rest of it together. And it's set in Brighton in like I want to say like late 90s, early noughties, perhaps. Thought it was really good. Worth a watch. All right, okay, next stop. It started raining, but I am going to the garden centre. This is a present I want to get for Alfie. I just thought that would be funny. And also, I want to have a look at their Christmas stuff. Oh, tinsel. They did have the present that I wanted to get for Alfie, which is good. So now Alfie's like ticked off the list completely. I got him something like a long time ago, but I wanted to give him something else as well, like a little jokey present. When I was in there, they had loads of stuff. Hey, look, it ain't no Whitehall Garden Centre. They haven't got Harry Potter stood on a train track waving constantly yet. Give it a few years, who knows? But it's still really cool in there. They've got a lot. And I mean a lot of Christmas stuff. And there's one thing they have in there, like every year. Oh, that is smelling lovely. I'm really getting the notes of gingerbread. There's one thing in there that I used to see every year. And do you know what? This year I thought I'm gonna get one for both the girls so we can play it on our Christmas day, because we are having our Christmas day earlier this year. I probably showed this in every Vlogmas so far. They always have one out going, but I just bought one. You put little racing Father Christmases, so they go on this little ladder, they go up and up and up and up, and they go flying all the way down again. But I thought we could make that on Christmas Day and have some fun with it. From when I was down in this room earlier today, it's reminded me of how unready this room is for this weekend. As I previously mentioned, my friends are coming to stay this weekend. We're having our annual get-together Christmas shindig. And this, perfect. This is ready. If anything, it's too ready. I'm worried that they're gonna ruin it. I don't want to go anywhere near this thing, because if they spill a drink on it, I'll be most upset. The rest of this room, I forgot to even get a coffee table. The old coffee table, which was broken, by the way, I had to get rid of. I am coffee table-less. I've got a karaoke machine there, which, I mean, I think we should probably keep. I don't know where it's gonna go, but we'll keep that somewhere because that could come in handy this weekend. We've got random stools lying about. These canvases, this canvas here was on the wall there. That needs to go somewhere. All these different things. What do you think of this? Inspired by the famous graffiti street artist in New York, Jerkface. But I made it for a friend and I just have not had a chance to give it to him yet. So it's currently still just sat in my house. But I was also thinking, who wants that on their wall with which words help written everywhere? I don't know. I kind of need a coffee table. And then I've also got bits of crap everywhere like this. This is actually, I mean, this is not crap, but this is one of the first watercolor paintings that I remember doing. I think it's of a place called Mousehole in Cornwall, or Loo. It might be Loo. It's in an old frame and it's all kind of flaking and falling apart. But all this needs to move. This frame needs to go down to my office. This I put together just to see what it looked like, and I actually really love it. I think it goes to the room quite nicely. The only thing is, though, it's not drilled in, and I do worry that when my friends are here, they're going to put stuff on here, and eventually it's going to fall and make a lot of mess, and probably dent the floor. This needs to go. This is the old bar cart, which I no longer need. This chair also, I mean, that's going to stay, but it needs to go because I don't want grey in this room. Guitar is staying, but I need to know where it's going to go. This chair, I want to try and get into my office because that is the perfect chair. I bought this chair ages ago. This is when I was living in London. I absolutely love this chair. I love it so much, but I think it's kind of wasted down here. Although it does kind of go with the room, sort of. I think that would look better in my office. I've got to get upstairs as well. I think I could do it one person, but because all the weight is here. So if I can just, yes! No. I need another person. Steady. Whoa! Right, well that's not happening today. My coat has still not dried out from yesterday. To the tumble dryer, you must go. Warm air, that'll do us. I get you up there where the air is rarefied. Hang on, wait a minute. These speakers, right, they're not actually meant for the record player, but I've always just used them for the record player. But I can only plug one in at a time. And if I try and plug them both in, like if I try and plug the red cable in the back in as well, then it just sounds awful. So I have to just use like one at a time. I think I need a new cable or something to make it work properly. People that understand sound, I've never, ever, even when I was streaming, I've never understood sound. And a big part of the reason why my setup is all over the place at the moment is because I just don't understand. I just cannot understand inputs and outputs with anything. I think I need to get a cable that sort of comes off here and splits, has like 2 sets of these. So I plug the white from this 2 in and the red from the other one. Because where does that lead to? That leads to the back of the speaker. Yeah, so I need another one coming from the back of the speaker, but the red. Then it should work? Let me know. Because if I try and plug them both in, off that one, the red, look, I'll show you. If I plug red in as well, at the back, now listen to it. You tell me this is Frank Sinatra. See? Sounds awful. So I think I just need another one of those cables coming from the left speaker, but just the red going in, and then it should work? I don't know. But what I do know is my paint. I bought this paint today from my favourite art shop in Brighton for this canvas. I wanted to paint this canvas and potentially give it as a gift to one of my family members. However, I reckon, knowing me, it won't be ready in time for Christmas. So what I'm going to do instead is head over to my creative desk down here, good morning Trevor, to sculpt something instead. Honestly, I cannot tell you how excited I am by having a desk like this. Just looking forward and seeing this. It makes me all giddy. I love it. But what would be even cooler is if in my sculpting drawer, I have silver foil, enough for what I need it for. No, I don't. Bugger. Please tell me there's some in here. No. Here. No. No. Okay, well I've fallen at the first hurdle. Because for this sculpture, I'm gonna need some tin foil. Now this sculpture is for, and I hope she's not watching this, the sculpture's for my sister. It's a little jokey present, but I want to hand make it. I've seen it's kind of like 90s coded, so I feel like she'll enjoy it. I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm going to show like bits of it in this vlog, but I do worry that if she does watch it, Zoe, if you're watching this, just skip ahead of this segment. Voila. The only, and I mean the only downside to this office is the fact that if you forget something, you have to go back to the house, go and get it, which at the moment does not affect me at all. I do not mind going back and forth, back and forth. In a couple of years' time, maybe it'll be annoying, but I feel like by then I'll be in my rhythm and I'll have everything I need down there. If anything, it's kind of like the opposite right now. It's usually the other way around. I'm in the house going like, oh, I need something, but it's now in my office. I've got to get used to office time being office time and then home time being home time. Two things. The other one is toilet. Because there's no toilet down here, if I need the toilet, I've got to go back into the house. But once again, it's not an issue. Right, okay, this is where we're at to begin with. From a tiny bit of silver foil to this. Gun. This thing is so weird. Actually, no, it needs feet. I'm gonna have to put a blur over it because I'll put a slight blur over it only because I don't want, I mean, I trust you lot, but I don't want anyone screenshotting it and sending it to Zoe because I know she'll see it. But that's got to be one of the weirdest gifts I have ever made. But it's turned out really good. Like, I'm really happy with it. This is so weird. I don't quite know why I've done this. It is late. It is, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm still feeling like crap as well. I thought this morning I got away with it. And I thought I was feeling a lot better. But yeah, it's one of those things that comes back more so in the evening, I think. We bring this thing inside. We bake it now at 130 degrees Celsius for like 15 minutes, I think. What the hell is that? SpongeBob movie? I was in a SpongeBob movie once. I was Kyle the Seagull. Desperate to be a big guy, SpongeBob is became one of friends of Setsail and the biggest all-new harmless. Since when is there a new SpongeBob SquarePants movie? Consider me interested. Also, consider me about to pee myself. I can't go to bed. I should go to bed because it's nearly midnight, but I can't go to bed because I need to know what's inside this. But I'm hoping it's a life-sized Gary. Okay. Is it like a cake or something? I suppose it could be like confectionery. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, it smells unreal. It's a SpongeBob gingerbread house. No way. Who's made that? Is that on a block of wood as well? This is all three of my sleep paralysis demons all here at once. Look. That's great. Thank you. I am going to have that for breakfast tomorrow. And it reminds me so much of my Star Bake. My showstopper on Bake Off. We had to do gingerbread things. And I did like an archaeologist dinosaur archaeological dig. I rate that. Thank you very much, SpongeBob. I will go and watch your movie. Even though I'm low-key annoyed that Kyle the Seagull didn't get asked to come back and be in the new movie, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Unfortunately, that is where today's vlog's gonna end. Do you know what? I haven't even looked at this footage yet, but I just know that this is gonna be, in all the Vlogmases that I've done, I feel like this has been the least interesting vlog I think I've ever done. What have I even done today? Today's been one of those days where it's been like a lot of admin and just things that I just didn't really want to vlog or couldn't vlog. I'm allowed one stinker in a Vlogmas, right? And this is the one stinker I'm going to use up. I think, yeah. From here on out, it will get a lot better, I promise. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. Who cares? Another vlog is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going into Londinium for our Christmas party, which should be fun, a Christmas dinner with the team at the management company that myself and Casper founded back in 2018. Still going, still growing, And yeah, I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow with another vlog. I hope you didn't hate today's vlog. If you did not hate it, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all again tomorrow with another one. Take care. Good night.